Hi, I'm Daniel Okerman, Senior Curator at the National Museum of Australia, and welcome to another of my cycling adventures. Today I'll be taking this electric assist cargo bike for a ride to the shops. Today I've borrowed a long-tail cargo bike with electric assist, which has been modified to carry 2 children as well as the shopping. I'm going to take it for a ride around town just to see how it handles and see how viable such a machine is as an alternative to a car. In most situations, the bike has a nice upright position. It's very stable and tracks well, considering that without passengers or luggage it weighs over 35 kilograms. The rear cargo deck is capable of carrying an astonishing payload of around 200 kilograms, so it is more than capable of carrying a trolley load of groceries. With a full load, I expect the handling would change, and I was very aware of the wide turning circle. I became especially aware of the way bike track design, especially where it merges with road infrastructure, does not take into account this more limited manoeuvrability. Bumps, gutters and poor junctions all become much more significant obstacles. While riding, I've tried to imagine what it would be like to have 2 passengers on board. My initial thought was that I would be far more cautious because I would no longer be just responsible for myself, I'd be in charge of others. Of course, we do this in cars all the time and think little of it. It's reminded me of how conditioned we are to see our cars, which cocoon us in steel, as somehow inherently safe environments. Exposed to the elements, a bike seems less secure. Statistically, of course, this is all nonsense, and cycling with children is in fact very safe. But it does highlight that the environments we are forced to cycle through, which place us close to automobile traffic, do nothing to calm those feelings. To be honest, I've been a bit doubtful about e-bikes, but having ridden one, the appeal is obvious. As a utility vehicle, it's great, and after a tiring day at work, when for some the idea of cycling home is unimaginable, just having the option of the electric assist may be just enough to mean leaving the car at home. The electric assist is fabulous though, and it must be said, somewhat addictive. In fact, during this short ride, I don't think I touched the gears, instead relying on the motor to provide any extra force required. I think we need to suspend some of the moralising that electric bikes sometimes attract. They seem to upset an unspoken pecking order that exists in the cycling world, that muscle power is somehow a more righteous way to move. Yet what's really exciting about this bike is the options it opens up for people with small children, or for that matter, people who might want to do a decent shop and need just a bit of help with pedalling. After all, this kind of technology is about extending the benefits of cycling, reducing the number of cars on the road and encouraging low emission forms of transport. As people in wealthy nations like Australia look to address climate change as well as reduce their dependence on expensive motor cars, expect to see e-bikes in all shapes and sizes playing a major role in the transition to a low carbon lifestyle. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again on another of my cycling adventures.